Well, I want to welcome everybody this morning. My name is Ian White. I'm the HR director here for NetApp in Wichita, Kansas. And we have a great turnout this morning, so welcome employees. And I know we have a great contingent here from the city and the county and the state elected officials and other officials, folks from the chamber. So thank you all for being here. Members of the media, I know we have exciting news to announce this morning. Very excited for what this means for NetApp and for this site specifically, and also for the community. So with that, I want to turn things over to Susie Allstrand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Susie Allstrand with the Greater Wichita Economic Development Coalition. I think I heard a lot of energy in the room here this morning, a lot of excitement, and we've got some great news to share with you. Thank you, Ian, for your comments this morning and welcoming remarks. We are so pleased to be here at NetApp this morning. I'm kind of peeking over the edge of this big thing. So you can hear me, right? And before I introduce Joel Reich of NetApp, I want to talk about the announcement. I want to tell you a few things about NetApp, because while we've had this great company in our community for almost a year now, perhaps many of us in the community may have not had much interaction with NetApp yet. NetApp is a Fortune 500 company with its headquarters in California. They have more than 12,000 employees with more than 170 offices in the world. And they're making this announcement today at this office. So we're very glad to have that happen. This storage and data management company is known for its innovation in multiple areas in our connected world. And for years, they've been recognized as one of the best places to work and a company of choice for those looking for these kind of jobs. These are a couple of reasons that we are so pleased to have NetApp make this announcement today, a further commitment to Wichita. And with that brief introduction about NetApp, there's sure a lot more stories to tell about it. I'm going to like to introduce NetApp's Vice President of Array Products Group, Joel Reich. Joel?
Good morning, everyone. Let's see. So this is really an exciting day, and we're very happy to be here in this place to talk about this announcement. The most exciting part of this, and I think the reason we're here, is because of the people that are in this building. Right? That when we acquired this company last May, I think we sort of knew what we were acquiring, but I don't think we were really sure about that. That's one of the things about when you do an acquisition. And what we found is an amazing group of professionals, so people who've been doing their jobs for a very long time, who really knew what they were doing. The other thing that we found was a talent base in the city, a thriving academic community that produces the type of folks that we need to grow our business in the future. We found a long-standing relationship with Wichita State, where over the years, through the various owners of this organization, they've actually been able to maintain a very good growing relationship with Wichita State. And we looked at it, and we looked at our needs as a company, and the way where we could invest and where we could grow, and we decided that this was a place where we really needed to have a bigger presence. So I'm really excited to be here. The commitment that we have as part of the community extends beyond the financial incentives and the job plans that we have. We are an active member of the community. We have an active volunteer time off program. If you'd like to stop by today, I think you can give blood after the meeting. So we are really excited to be here. And I'll be available for discussions after with any details. If you have any questions or want to dig into any details. But today is a proud day for us, and we're really happy to be in a position to continue our innovation in Wichita. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you for the opportunity. GWEDC thanks you for the opportunity to work with you and your team. And we certainly appreciate the investment that you're making here, not only in our people, but financial commitment. Now I'd like to welcome one of the people and partners helping making this good news happen, Sedgwick County Chairman Tim Norton. Tim?
Thanks, Susie. And Joel, I'm going to pass on the blood. We just passed our budget last week, and I've already given. So, you know, standing here in this building with all this high tech going on, I have to tell you, I probably need to go home and talk to my grandchildren about what you guys do, because I'm sure they got a firmer grasp on this than an old guy like me. But it is wonderful to have NetApp here doing all their amazing thinking and learning and growing and innovative work in our community. You know, we often look at Silicon Valley and the Research Triangle as being those centers of intellectual capital and growth in the tech industry, but now we have the opportunity to do that right here in Wichita and Sedgwick County. Joel, please relay to all of your people that we're so proud that they're here, that you made choices to expand and invest your money and locate new jobs here. We're glad to have Wichita and Sedgwick County as a choice for expansion, and we're so happy for your people. And there's going to be more people, because you're going to add many more jobs in the future, and that just is so good for the community. When I was in corporate America with Target stores, I knew how important it was to have a great corporate culture. And NetApp has just that. They treat their employees well. They're widely recognized as a best place to work. And I think that says a lot about a company that's coming to Wichita and Sedgwick County. We want those kind of companies that are well respected, not only in their business, but in the way they treat their employees. So we're glad to have you here. We look forward to the new 400 employees plus that are going to be in this facility, and anything the county can do to make the future even better for you, please let us know. We're a phone call away. Congratulations.
So to be clear about the announcement, I just want to make sure we're talking about 400 jobs. 400 jobs over the next 5 years, growing to perhaps 450. We're also talking about $73,000 in average salary. That's big for our community. We're also talking about diversification of our jobs and growing our technology sector, so that's very good. And then the other thing that's very significant, it is the promise of doing $85 million in investment here in our community. So thank you again, Joel. Okay, let me see here. I want to thank Chairman Norton. You know, we can't do economic development in the community unless we have partners. And so I want to thank you for the support that you've given and the ongoing support that we anticipate going forward to create new jobs here. So thank you again. And now I'd like to introduce one of our community's most important partners when it comes to growing business and jobs, and that would be a representative from our Kansas Department of Commerce. We're pleased to recognize Deputy Secretary for Business and Community Development and a good friend of our community, Steve Kelly.
Thank you, Susie. Good morning, everyone. I personally am very pleased to be here, and I know in representing the Secretary and the Governor, they also send their congratulations on this great announcement. You know, it's always exciting when a company chooses Kansas and puts quality jobs and investment in our state, and particularly in a great community like Wichita. You know, we're trying to do what we can at the state level to create an environment where jobs can grow, where companies are enticed, where they feel the comfort and the capability of not only expanding their employment base, but also making investment in the state, because Kansas is a good place to do business. Another thing that's critical for us, and this was mentioned in one of the earlier comments, is it's critical for Kansas to have quality jobs and a diversity of jobs. And I think a company like this, NetApp, in the field that they're in the market that they're in, provide us with that opportunity to diversify our job base, to provide opportunities for young people who are interested in technology and a career opportunity and a path with a company that's very solid, has a very strong record over time, and has great plans for the future. Those are all very, very positive for us. We think Kansas offers an excellent business environment. We have a great workforce, as evidenced by a number of the people in this room, and the good things that are happening all around the state. We have a good business climate that I think all of us, both at the community level and at the state level, are striving to make even better. I think it's best for businesses, it's best for the communities, and it's best for our companies that we all work very hard in trying to do this and in trying to build the environment that can allow businesses to grow and be successful. But when you have an opportunity like this, when you have an announcement like this, it's not a singular act. It's a combination of a lot of people working very hard, sometimes over a very long period of time to make things happen. There's the base that has to be there. There's the environment that you've created. But then it takes partnerships. It takes the folks at the GWDC. It takes the mayor. It takes the city. It takes folks like Commissioner Norton and the County Commission to make these things happen. So I want to first thank them for the opportunity to partner on this project, a project that means so much not only to Wichita but to the state. But most of all, and in conclusion, I want to thank Josh and the leadership of NetApp, because without them, this opportunity does not exist for us. It's very critical that we have leadership at the community level, both from the business standpoint, from the business that is interested in investing. And this kind of an investment in the state, 450 jobs ultimately, quality jobs, great capital investment, really provide a launching pad for this company to do great things in Wichita. And we are very, very proud and happy that they're here and growing in the state of Kansas. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, very much. And you're an important pipeline partner for us when we're looking for prospects. And so thank you for being here. And please relay our appreciation and gratitude to Governor Brownback and Secretary George. Their commitment and the state's commitment to growing jobs and corporate investment here helps us in our collective success together. So thank you. And now I would like to welcome our mayor, Carl Brewer, City of Wichita Mayor, to the podium, please.
Well, first let me say thank you for allowing me to be able to join you today for this major celebration. You know, we've got a lot of great work going on in this community. We've had announcements, buildings, new projects that are moving forward, and then today we're announcing this. Now, recognizing that some of the things that the comments that I was going to make, we're going to talk about some of the numbers and we're going to brag on those numbers, and Susie talked about that just earlier. But we can't talk about it enough. We can brag about it all day long and for a long period of time. You know, in this type of industry, you know, these 400 new high-paying and high-tech jobs from a great company, it's a day that Wichitans can be proud of. And for these 400 new jobs that are high-paying tech jobs that every community in this country is wanting, that's what every community and the state competes for each and every day. And because NetApp is a good corporate citizen and such a great place to work, they wanted them even more. We often focus on jobs and forget that NetApp is putting $85 million of its money into this expansion. And that's a vote of confidence and belief in this community that we as a community and elected officials, we take very, very serious. So I want to say thank you to NetApp for choosing the city of Wichita and making this type of investment in our community. Everyone has worked hard on this project. And a special thanks go out to the Department of Commerce and Governor Brownback. Your support is critical to economic growth to our community. And most important, thank you. We look forward to continuing our great work of years of partnership and working with NetApp. So thank you so very much. But I guess even more so, we thank the employees for being part of this community and for what you are doing today and what you will do in the future. And so if the city of Wichita or the county or the state can be of any additional assistance, please call us. And in fact, I'm feeling so confident and so proud of what you have actually done, I'm going to volunteer the county chair to give blood just as soon as it's over.
I didn't see that coming.
So Joel, thank you, NetApp, and all of the employees here for their contribution and partnership in selecting the city of Wichita.
Mayor Brewer, thank you for your remarks. And I'm not going to look at you because you might think that I'll be the next one to give the blood, right?
I'm always searching for volunteers.
Okay. Please convey to your fellow city council members that you are an important partner in our economic development here, efforts here, and GWEDC certainly appreciates that. And you're we can't do it without all of our partners coming together and cooperating on this. So we're coming to the end of our news conference, but I would like to say one more time, say thank you to Chairman Norton and your Board of County Commissioners. And if there's anything, just anybody from the county, if you could wave, your staff, or so we know, okay? And I'd like to also thank Steve Kelly, who's Deputy Secretary in the state of Kansas in the Department of Commerce. Come on, Steve. Yeah. And then Mayor Brewer, and I know there's quite a few city council members here. Again, would you just kind of raise your hand so we can see who all's here? I also would like to recognize GWDC steering council members, and some of those are one and the same of some of the things, some of the people we've already recognized. And GWEDC is a part of the Wichita Metro Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to recognize Chamber President and CEO Gary Plummer. Thank you for your support in GWEDC. And I would get into a lot of trouble if I didn't say this last thank you. Special thank you to staff, and the staff at GWEDC, the staff at the city, the staff at the county, the staff at the state. This is the kind of behind scenes that we like to do, the work we get up in the morning and smile, and when we have a success, it's a great big smile. But most importantly, our greatest thank you goes to you, Joel, and to NetApp. Thank you for your belief in our community and our workforce. And I want to say thank you to NetApp for those voices not here today. And those are those people who are going to be looking for jobs and when they see this announcement and what that means to families here in the community. And I'm sure you're going to have great success in building your workforce. Congratulations on the growth, and we appreciate the investment here and confidence in our community. As we close, for the news media, all the speakers will stick around up front here and be available for questions and interviews. And I want to say thank you to 30 who got to be the ones that came to the news conference today. Excited in your own company here as we are for you in the community. Thank you again.